Hi guys, welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. We start the video with a look at the S&P 500 and you see we touched resistance. We are still in a 4-hour candle. We had a little bit of a reject, but yeah, we did have higher closes on the 4-hourly, and now we are testing a bit lower support. We do see this line, and yeah, we can crack it, of course, or go back to 3100, but looks very strong. A push above this one means a higher high and maybe new highs even. Yeah, very strong. A look at Bitcoin. Yesterday I was bearish, you guys probably know. I was scared, not gonna lie, and at one point I noticed this. My average short position was from 91.80, so I'm back in profit. I was underwater for the majority of the last 24 hours. And yeah, I am targeting further downside. Why is that? Let me remove the drawings. Of course, anything can happen. I was seeing this, and I was seeing this, and I was seeing also this line. So we had a rising wedge, a bearish pattern, and I was bearish before. I saw this smaller rising pattern already, but yeah, I saw this line breaking and targeting this level. Of course, we can still make a tap on the 200 moving average. On the daily, it is at 8.5 or so, okay. And now we have a kind of a lower low on the 4-hour again. We can make still a bearish retest to 180 kind of, 9,180, but I am targeting downside at 8.5, 8.6. So I got my breakdown, and now it is about setting a lower low on a higher time frame. Correct this one. This is support still. And you could also say this one, but yeah, couple on the lower time frames, couple supports here who still have to be cracked, but like this one, for example, this one, 200 moving average is at 8.5 kind of. A lot of people are targeting 6.2. Where is that? It has to do with yeah, these lows, I think. Need to zoom out probably a bit more before that, but it has to do with the level over here. I expect something like this to happen, since 7.5 is kind of an important point in the more history. So yeah, that is where I expect a bounce, and that we make somewhat of a head and shoulders. Oh, and I also saw a widening wedge, something like this, I believe. What was it? And people expecting it to go this low. I thought it was Master Luke. Master Luke is one of, well, the only biggest successful Bitcoin trader I know of. He was correct since 2013 or something, all the time on Bitcoin, on the higher time frames. It is crazy. He's called Pentar Udi on TradingView. Look him up, because that guy is always right. And even Joe007 is a big fan of him. Like, Joe doesn't believe in technical analysis, but he does respect Pentar Udi, for example. Master Luke, Google him, Master Luke Bitcoin or something. That guy is a genius. I've been trading for a long time, but I mean, the track record of Master Luke is crazy, is really crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure this will happen. I think we bounce from 7.5, maybe this level, but I don't think it will go that low. It is likely to make a head and shoulders like this, of course, especially if you zoom out like this. But yeah, I'm not trading against Master Luke. I mean, I am, but yeah, he is a big boy. Breakdown in Ethereum USD as well, same rising wedge kind of. And yeah, still above these supports, these highs. They're on other levels as well here as well of significance. I'm not trading Ethereum really. If you can trade Ethereum, it's always really nice on Bitmex, for example, because if you can spot a short on Ethereum, the funding on Ethereum perpetuals is most of the times very high. So if you can get a short in, you can get like paid funding for over a year if it stays under your entry, and that is fun. So Ethereum BTC, let's take a look. Still, or let me go one day. Still around the 2-year trend line. Not really doing anything. I mean, we just want to see higher highs over here for Ethereum. That makes me bullish. Yeah. Take a look at the futures of Bitcoin. They have some premium, a bit less than $100. A bit more than $100 on the December futures. And we just look at the funding, for example, of Bitcoin and the premium on futures to see where the liquidity is. If everybody is long and there is a high funding and the premiums on the futures are high, that means a lot of people are over leveraged in the long, targeting longs, targeting upside. And that means when it goes against them, you can get aggressive moves the opposite side because everybody has to cover their losses or their stops get hit or they're getting liquidated. So squeezes, it's always like small squeezes. You saw it in Tesla, for example, last year or now even today. It was basically major short squeezes, making Tesla the biggest auto manufacturer, which is crazy. But yeah, that's why I'm always looking at the funding and the premiums on the futures, because it means where is the liquidity, what is the best place, because a lot of times people get squeezed, and yeah, it makes for big moves. For example, I remember on this pump I was long over here, and it was the best thing ever because everybody was starting to the downside. And then you get aggressive moves the other side. Also, in when I just started my YouTube channel over here, really negative funding all the way up here. And that means that everybody's like thinking, the price should go down. We are shorting. And if it goes a bit up, you get like, yeah, you get a roller coaster of short squeezes, and they all have to buy back higher. And that squeezes the price up really nice. And even on a higher time frame, we can see here this line broke, and we basically did a retest of it. So that's why I'm targeting downside. Of course, long term I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, but this line just broke, and I think yeah, we see more downside now. Of course, I could be wrong if everybody starts shorting here or something, but I'm targeting down. So yeah, guys, if you decide to trade with leverage, make sure to use one of these sign up links. You help my YouTube account and you will get really nice discounts on your trading fees. Sometimes even a sign up bonus of up to $50 for Bybit, for example. I trade on Bybit. I like Bybit a lot. So yeah, if you want discounts on trading, please sign up using one of these sign up links. And make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. See you guys tomorrow, and yeah, happy trading.